Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, I want you to consider subscribing because I have a lot of interesting legal and political videos in the making. And if you have subscribed, welcome back. Today we'll be looking at a legal tussle in Zamfara. Zamfara is seen as a home of political and leadership tussle that always distract the political actors from discharging their responsibilities. The Federal High Court sitting in Gusau, the capital city of Zamfara State, has on 16th of September 2022 nullified the primary election that produced Dr. Dauda Lawal Dari. The suit was instituted by three governorship contestants in persons of Engineer Ibrahim Shehu Bakawi, Malam Wadato Madawaki, and Hafiz Muhammad Nahuchi. According to the plaintiffs, the election that produced Dr. Dauda was marred with irregularities and practices that were against the party constitution and guidelines, and so they were shortchanged. They prayed the court to cancel the election and order for a fresh primary election. The court was convinced with the submissions of the plaintiffs and saw the reason for nullifying the primary election. The judgment was delivered by Justice Aminu Bappa of the Federal High Court against the billionaire contender Dr. Dauda Lawal Dari. Dr. Dauda Lawal has an option of either appealing the judgment to the Court of Appeal or yielding to the order of the Federal High Court for a rerun. The lawyers of the both parties were interviewed by the newspen and they responded as expected. Take a look at their statements.
The court started by resolving the issues of preliminary objection that were raised by the defendants, and the court held that it had jurisdiction to entertain this matter because it was purely a pre-election matter as we contemplated in our claims. Therefore, the court proceeded to look at the merit of the matter and decided the case in favor of the plaintiffs.
So what are your prayers?
The prayers are that the primary election that was allegedly conducted by the committee of Adamu Waina Waziri was nullified by the Honorable Court. An order was given by the Honorable Court to reconduct another primary election in line with the constitution of People's Democratic Party and guidelines of that party.
Why did you seek for the nullification of the...
Of course, because we said that the primary election was not conducted in compliance, in substantial compliance, rather, with the constitution of the People's Democratic Party and guidelines of the People's Democratic Party.
So confused that the primary election has been cancelled?
Of course.
By the court?
Of course. Well, the court has discharged its duties judiciously. The judgment is very sound, well evaluated, about 100 and something pages, and 9 pages. So it is not easy. You don't need anybody to tell you that it has been well evaluated.
So the judgment is okay for you?
Of course, all our prayers have been granted.
Today, a judgment is delivered in the case of His Excellency Dauda Lawal Dari, People's Democratic Party, and Dr. Engineer Shehu Bakawi, as you have heard. The judgment was in their favor, of the plaintiffs. But we are going to look at the judgment, the records, and everything to see the next line of action, which I believe is appeal. We are going to appeal, definitely.
Which means all the prayers requested by the plaintiffs are granted?
Exactly. All the prayers, i.e. from the jurisdiction, the court assumed jurisdiction, and also their prayers in the suit also
part
succeeded.
Of their prayers, there were irregularities in the primaries conducted that produced Alhaji Dauda Lawal Dari as PDP governorship candidate.
Well, in fact, the judgment, we are going to look into it because, as you can see, even the learned, even my lord himself, he does not pronounce the entire judgment because he is sick. He just gets a summary. So we have not had it. You have not had it. We are going to apply. When we apply, we are going to see what he relies upon.
But it's in their favor.
Yes, in their favor. It's in their favor. It's in their favor.